Hello and welcome everyone to another of the Magius Plays series. This time we're taking a look at the first of the PlayStation games that I'll be playing through, and this is rather a silly one. Chocobo Racing. I've done a little bit of playing this beforehand, but I have to admit I have very little history with this game. But it does have a story mode, and it is a lot of fun to play in the brief time I've been playing it. So let's jump in and get started with this. Chapter 1, Gadgets A Go-Go. Quick? Hey, howdy Chocobo! Thought I'd give you something dandy today. So what do you think, partner? Quick? You'll go even faster with them jet blades. I made a racetrack behind the lab here. Want to take them out for a spin? So, you ready to roll? The square button is for accelerating and the X button is for brakes. Pushing both buttons at the same time while turning allows you to skid, kid. For those who know when they're racing, they'll soon get the drift. If you get stuck, press the triangle button to reverse back on track. The L1 button lets you use your special dash ability, but you can only do that when your gauge is at its maximum level. Well, that kid's off in a rush. The story mode for this game acts as a pretty decent tutorial. It eases you into what all of the power-ups do, and what each character is capable of. Now, to get the boost start, you need to time it right when the bombs go off, and that gives you an extra fast start. And believe me, in this game, you need it. As the tutorial said, when the gauge fills up, you can press the L1 to perform the character's special ability that you chose. At first in the story mode, you only have the dash ability to choose from, but as you go through, you unlock more and more special abilities to use, and more characters that you can play as. Now, what makes this game particularly difficult is the turns are pretty narrow, and the characters don't quite have the turning radius to get through most of them easily. Now, it's not that bad here in the first part of the game, because all of the turns are nice and long, don't have to worry about hitting much of anything. As the game goes on, the turns get a lot tighter, and you're going to be bumping the walls a lot. Just like that, we finished the first story mission. And back to a cutscene. Well, I'll be! You're the world's fastest thing on wheels. Even an airship would be no match for ya. Quit! Ha! The world's a bigger place than you think. Oh, sorry? Ha! The world's a bigger place than you think. Quit? Oh, it's you, Mog. Hey, Sid. Finished what I asked you for yet? Well, oh yeah, almost done. It'll be finished by tomorrow. I heard that he was gonna make a machine for Chocobo, so I ordered one for myself, too. Quit? I'm not gonna let a Chocobo be the center of attention all the time. Yeah, if I win, I want this game's title to be changed to Mog Oh Boy Racing. So, Sid, let's see my machine, man. I'm still adding to the finishing touches. Tomorrow, I'll bring it over to your house, Mog. As of tomorrow, I'm gonna be the hero of this story. Too bad, huh, Chocobo? Good? I kind of forgot about his machine. Oh well, I'll just have to make him something by tomorrow then. Quit. And that's the end of chapter 1. It goes pretty quickly. Only about 7 minutes in, and we're already past the first mission. They don't get a whole lot longer from this, from what I've played, but they do get more difficult. Let's keep on with this. Into chapter 2, moogling right along. I've waited a long time for this day to come. I'll make them change not only this game's title, but I'll also make them change the next Squaresoft game. Name it Mog's Better Than Chocobo's Dungeon 2. Sorry we're late, buddy. Ah, my super high-tech Mega Kick Butt racing machine. Let me see it. He said, you don't mean this thing's the world's fastest racing machine? Don't be griping. I've designed this especially for ya. See, there's even a honking horn. I don't know about this. Oh well, anyways, I wouldn't have made a racetrack for today's race. But you won't win if you just race as usual. You have to use the magic stones of haste that are placed here and there along the race course. Yeah, once I get a magic stone, I'll press the R1 button. This lets you use haste, which will make you go faster for a little while. It's just like Chocobo's dash ability. If you collect 2 or 3 stones, you can use them all at once or do an even longer dash. What's more, you can steal your opponent's magic stones when you bump into them from behind. Knowing this, I can't possibly lose to Chocobo. Well, are you ready to lose? Quick! Alright, let's see who's going to be the star of this show. Once again, this one's pretty easy. Don't have a whole lot of choices here. But it is a little more difficult than the first mission. Get the dash to start. And here we have the magic stones they were talking about. There are all sorts of different magic stones in this game. And they have all sorts of effects. But so far, the only one we need to worry about is the haste. And I have 2 of them stored up here. Just one more to get. And you'll see what it does. Nice straightaway here to show it off. And that lets us go for a good long while. This one's a little more forgiving than some of the later tracks. There's a lot of overgrowth on the sides that will slow you down a bit, but aren't going to bring you to a full stop like hitting a wall will. However, this is a good place to start getting your drifts down, because you are going to need them by the end of the game. That was easy enough. Got through it pretty quick. Quit! Oh man, I lost. I guess I'm doomed to be second banana. Hey Pops, you didn't skimp on my machine, did ya? Well, why, of course not. It's all because of the differences in your abilities, not my machines. Abilities? Yeah, the secret of Chocobo's dash is in the blue crystal on his leg ring. What? You found that ring when you were still a little chickadee. Since then, you've been able to do your famous dash. Ah, hell they. Compared to Chocobo's dash, my ability flap is a flop. I'll never win unless I get a blue crystal. Is this the fate of a bit part actor? I hear there are many people with different abilities all over this big old world. That means those guys with abilities gotta have a secret like the Chocobo's blue crystal, too. Say, why don't you fellas go on an adventure to find out what that secret is? And y'all can show the world how great my inventions are while you're at it. Hey! He doesn't suspect a thing. I'll take the awesome abilities we find and make them all mine. By the time the smoke clears, it'll be me in center stage. And so began Mog and Chocobo's journey. I sure hope Mog won't be causing too much trouble. Ah well, Chocobo's with him, so everything should be alright. Right? And so ends Chapter 2. Still got plenty of time left in this video. So let's move on to Chapter 3, shall we? Now this one is where it starts getting pretty difficult. It may take me a few tries to get through this one. Chapter 3, A Life in Ruins. Welcome back, folks. While you were gone, Chocobo and Mog reached the village gate. Well, we're about to leave our village. If anything attacks us, it's your turn to fight. I'll sit back and cheer you on, okay? Wow, monster! Me gatekeeper. Beyond here, very dangerous. No beat me, no leave village. Oh, you're only a guard. Man, you scared me. Go back village. Ah, that's a blue crystal. You have one too? Oh, you have two? Queh! Hey, how about we bet our blue crystals on a race? Winner keeps all. Okay. Magic stones of fire on this track. One stone shoot fire. Aim one in front of you to make go crash. Two stones shoot fire. Auto aim. One in front of you must go crash. Three stones cast Faraga. Make everyone in front of you go crash. Well, why the heck are you telling us all this? Me know how to use. You don't. Me don't want to win like that. Unfair. Think we need your help to win, do ya? Me guard, me no lose. Where? Now, for the first time in the story mode, we have access to more than one character. From what I've seen, Mog has a little bit better turning than Chocobo does, so we're going to go with him here. That doesn't really do a whole lot for this track, so we're going to go with Dash. And this one is tough. The turns are a little bit tighter, and there are a few different twists that the course takes. Oops. That's not what I wanted to do. Go. May help out a bit if I can use it at the right point. Or completely fail at using it and... Go. Oh, missed that. There's only one guy in front of me. Might as well Feyre. Well, beat the Guardian. Lost the Chocobo. Oh well. That ended out pretty well. Better than my first times trying it. You better than me thought. Okay to leave village. Well, a promise is a promise. Hand over your blue crystal, Rockhead. Me go with you. What? You have my crystal if me go too. What kind of reasoning is that? But you're too big to argue with. And me don't trust you, Snowball. Are you talking about me? Me go with you. Me watch you. Quay! What are you happy about? Man, I can't believe this. Oh, well, fine. Have it your way. But I'm the leader, got that? Well, seems our hero's gained a new partner. As they say, the more the merrier. And that'll wrap up Chapter 3. Go ahead and save. And that'll finish things out for this episode. Tune in next time as we get further into the story mode. Until then, Magius out.